cheap.
Welcome to a brand new podcast. And this is the Oracle 19. And my name is Greatness. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon.com. There we have a whole wide range of products from men's, ladies, kids' clothing, house products such as bathroom towels, etc., jewelry, furniture, just to name a few. So check out www.evolutionoflondon.com. Also check out www.evolutionoflondon.org. We have custom clothing, accessories, digital products from personal to business use. So definitely check that out. And finally, check out evolutionoflondon.store. STORE. We have accessories such as movies and other accessories that we ship all throughout North America. So check out www.evolutionoflondon.store. Check out the company royalty9international.com. They have luxury candles, 100% natural wax candles. It's shipped throughout North America. Unscented as well as scented candles. The scented candles will be from frankincense, jasmine, peppermint, eucalyptus, just to name a few. So check out www.royalty9international.com for your custom-made wax candles. Mr. Will, he's a fitness consultant for over 15 years. If you want to book a consultation, email him at willysfitness99@gmail.com. That's Willys, WILLYZ, fitness99@gmail.com. So definitely check that out. Also check out his merchandise as well. Check out his merchandise at www.wjaaccessories.com. So once again, that's www.wjaaccessories.com. We have other merchandise too. You can check out www.linktree.com/Evolution of London. So we have different links to other sites, other affiliates. So definitely support that. And we want to welcome to the family Irie Bites. Irie Bites Cafe. It's located in London, Ontario. It's a Caribbean takeout location. The location is 91 Wellington Street North in London, Ontario, as I mentioned. Telephone number is 519-858-4743. They take all forms of payments. Website is www.iriebites.ca. All the information will be in the description box below, so you definitely can check that out. Open Monday, Tuesdays, 12 to 6. Wednesdays closed, and Friday, Saturdays, 12 noon to 6 p.m. And again, they do catering services as well. They service all throughout the London area. So check out Irie Bites. And again, you can't go wrong. Music by Cheap Limousine. Cheap Limousine channel is on YouTube, and once you go to his YouTube channel, he have other social media platforms, so definitely check that out and support that. A whole wide range of different beats. So definitely support his brand, Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And continue on the train of YouTube, Greatness 19 channel. Greatness 19 channel is our educational channel. We have a whole wide range of videos, educational videos to open up your third eye. So definitely support that. Greatness 19 channel on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share. We definitely want to reach eventually 1,000 subs. And I like to reach that by at least July. Not impossible. I just need your guys' support and passing the message around. So definitely support that. Greatness 19 channel. And continue on your train of the Greatness 19 channel. Mr. Evolution of London. That's our health and wellness channel. We have a whole wide range of health and wellness videos. So I need y'all guys to like, subscribe, and share to the Mr. Evolution of London. And we do have a Patreon channel. We have videos that's not on YouTube. So check out patreon.com/Evolution of London. There we have digital products, consulting services as well. And any business inquiries, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com if you want to put your brand business on this platform. So email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. Same email if you want to make a free will offering to our brand here, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. And the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We on Anchor.fm, Google, Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, just to name a few. So like, subscribe, and share to the Oracle 19 podcast, as well as Greatness 19 and Mr. Evolution of London. So definitely, guys, put it on your social media about those three platforms and push, because we want to continue becoming more worldwide and want to grow within more countries. So definitely thank y'all guys for continuing supporting the brand, and the ones that is not in the know, now you know. So subscribe to our platforms. All right, so today we're going to talk about, as usual, I always give you my perspective. Today we're going to talk about the state of America. And as you know, a lot of crazy things been going on. It's been absolutely insane. It's last week, the shooting in Texas. I believe like 18, 19 students got killed, and 2 teachers, to my understanding. Very unfortunate situation. I mentioned this in other episodes, mental illness. The mental illness of modern day society is getting absolutely insane. Just the fact somebody, a young person at that, it just shoots his relative, his grandmother, and then shoots students and teachers. It just shows you the mindset of today's society. And just remember, just a couple weeks back, not too long ago, a week before that, I should say, prior, then you had the Buffalo incident. So it just shows you the savage nature and the mental illness of today's society. People don't care no more. It's like whatever. And this is why I stress people in general, especially that is able to, protect yourself. Stay in shape. Stay mentally sharp. Personally, stay drug-free. Stay away from that weed and popping pills, my opinion. because you need to be razor sharp out here when you're in these streets, walking. Random people could just walk up on you. Know your surroundings wherever you are traveling to. Know the escape routes when you're in public transportation, when you're riding on public transportation, or even when you go to grocery stores. Start paying attention to where you can escape or what can happen, what you need to do. You need to understand that. You need to prepare. Once you leave your house, prepare. Don't be stuck on stupid. Pay attention to your surroundings because it's getting real out here. You don't know what can happen when you traveling outside. You don't know the mindset of people when you going to the store, when you walking down to your neighborhood park, when you just even going to work, or if you're going to school, or even if you're going to a club. You don't know the mindset of people. Mental illness is real. And just to show you the mindset of mental illness, your government, with all the stuff that's going on, your government, just a couple weeks back, big talk about abortion. And again, I walk with me because, again, this is the state of America. In the previous program, you had the vice president mentioning that for abortion, women have choice, their choice to make a decision on if they should keep the baby or not. Is their body. They could be me and free. And I'm just paraphrasing. Okay, fine. That's cool. Ladies have a choice. They can do whatever. They can keep the baby or throw it away or dunk it. They could do whatever they want. It's their body, their choice. Fine, let's go with that. But and then women just, yay, my body, my choice. I'm me and free. I'm all powerful. I'm independent. I am warrior princess. Hear me roar. Cool. Fantastic. But what happened with that same energy? Did the vice president say when there was COVID that people have their choice? They could do whatever they want. They could take the shot or not. They could be me and free because it's their body, their choice. And nobody can tell them what to do, when to do, and they can do whatever they want because they are me and free. What happened to that? Government was saying, no, you should take it. You have to take it. Mandate this. You better take it. You can't travel without it. This and that. What happened to that same energy? Because it is your choice. It is your body, right? So why wasn't that energy from government, vice president, president, so forth, government in general, when it was COVID time at its peak? Why didn't they say it's your choice, your body? You can do whatever you want. Why the vice president and president, why they didn't have that same energy? The vice president had the same energy about abortion, being me and free, but she didn't have that same energy for what? COVID. As well as other government officials, if you really want to be forthwith with that. So, double standards. This is the state of America. Hypocrisy. You talk on both sides of the mouth. You burn the candle at both ends. It's a lot of politics that goes on. And then you watching maniacs just going out here and just wilding out and shooting. That's why I specifically say, y'all black folks, man, y'all better get it together out here. Stop all of this playing games. Don't worry about the frivolous stuff that is out here. While the dominant society is running circles around you and throwing propaganda right in front of you. And you just biting it. Hook, line, and sinker. I know a lot of people is not going to understand. Only the few is going to understand really what I'm talking about. I already know. Like I always say, this is for the few, not the many. This is society. And then on top of that, just recently, you can go and Google this. In Toronto, the guy was carrying a rifle and no telling what he was going to do. Got shot and killed. It wasn't far from a school. That was the reports, the early reports. Out there with a rifle, carrying a rifle, not far from a school. This was in Toronto, Canada. So all of you Canadians that think, oh, you know, just America, it's just y'all in America. Y'all, it's just y'all Americans. Check your own backyard. See, it's no difference between U.S. and Canada, just population. If you had 300 million people in Canada, you have the same situations. But due to the fact is, I think only 35 or 40 million people in the whole east-west of Canada. So, of course, you're not going to get as much. But you're still getting it. But it's just quiet. It's not as prevalent because there's a low population. Just remember that for all you Canadians. But again, this is the state of America. And really it could be the state of North America for all that matter. Because people are just losing their mind. They're losing their mind. People just wilding out. And because the mindset of people's personal life, separation of family, women and men, separation of children. And really, this is all prophecy. If y'all guys is up on with the Bible, it's all in the book of Revelation. If you're a religious person, if you read the Bible. But you find in mostly all the scriptures it talks about prophecy. And you have to prepare accordingly. Because I'm going to drill it in your guys' heads, plural. Mental illness is real. And the violence is escalating. How are you preparing? How are you citizens is preparing? What are you doing? What plans you implementing? You know, it might come to a point, and hopefully it won't, but it might come to a point that people is going to rob you for toilet tissue. Yeah, I know you're smirking right now. You're like, come on, greatness. Toilet tissue? Yes, toilet tissue. Stick it up. Bring it here. They'll pull out a weapon for some rolls of toilet tissue. The prices of toilet tissue, I know I went to the store and bought one of those jumbo packs of toilet tissue. It was like, what, like 30 in the pack? Cost me $25. What, 4 years ago you would get something like that, it'd be like $8. Sometimes you get it at a cheap rate, what, $7.99 or something like that. Now it's $25 with the taxes. This location I went. That's insane. So if I bought 2 jumbo packs of toilet tissue, I already would have blown $50. Let's say if I'm carrying $100 and I get 2 jumbo packs of toilet tissue and 2 jumbo packs of paper towel, that's my money. Just 4 items. Gone. 4 big items. Gone. You know, with the state of emergency, I think it's time for us citizens to start linking up with each other. It's talked about a lot through social media. Now, you can't link up with everybody because, you know, unfortunately, family, friends, and foe is not the same as it used to be. But think about it. Even write it down. I'm already writing down, because I like writing things down, of family, friends, and foe that I can rely on for something in case of emergency. Not necessarily even money necessarily. Support, and knowledge, whatever. Just a helping hand. I think we need to start piggybacking on one another because it's real out here. And believe me, this is not going to be the first and last shooting, unfortunately. Because violence in North America is rising. And you look, it's prophecy. Even Hollywood tell you. The movie The Purge. I like that movie, so I always talk about it. It's a reason why I like The Purge, because that, to me, it reflects the possibility of real life. Not necessarily that government will implement a day of purging people. I don't see that won't happen, but I can't trust government. You never know the mindset of government officials. So I just put a question mark. I don't think it will happen. I don't agree with it, but you never know in these demonic individuals. So I put a question mark. But in case you didn't see the movie, The Purge, or Purge 1 to 4 or 5, whatever, is basically just a day where the government sanctions were met, just everybody could shoot each other if they can catch them for 24 hours. Just a purge. But if you look into today's society, government don't need to implement that. People's doing it on their own. The mass shootings speaks for itself. Among previous mass shootings, people's purging. What do you think that is? Purge. For whatever reason. We're not getting into, the racism and stuff like that, or mental illness, or whatever the case. Not for a moment here. I'm just painting a picture for y'all guys. People are purging. This is what it is. Very unfortunate. But for you citizens in the know, what are you doing? Well, that's the question I'm going to ask you. What are you implementing to protect yourself? What do you have in your house? Do you have at least a slingshot? A homemade slingshot at least? What do you have? And obviously you don't need to email me. I don't need to know what you got, because a government officials listen to this broadcast, so you don't tell me, don't email me. You just do what you got to do. I'm going to do what I got to do. You got to do what you got to do. But I'm just saying, what are you doing? How are you implementing things? What you putting in motion to protect yourself and family? Are you working out, at least? Where somebody at least grab your arm, you can defend yourself. Are you strong enough to defend yourself? Are you fast enough to run? Are you in shape to run? Can you run? Do you have a good left hook or right hook? How fast is your hands? Can you block a punch? What do you have in your house to implement if somebody breaks down your door? What are you going to do if the supermarket closes in your neighborhood for good? And the closest one might be 2 miles away or 1 mile away, but then they regulate you. You can only be allowed to spend $20 worth of food at that location because it's food ration. I'm just throwing things out there, okay? I know it don't make sense maybe to a lot of you guys, but what are you doing? Where can you go? What's the closest farm in your area? How far is the nearest farm from you? Do you know some farms that you can go to in case of emergency? Are you building rapport with farmers? Who you can rely on if you had to leave your apartment? What can you do? What would you do if you lost your job? How much money is in your bank account? Suppose the bank closed down and say no more money for you because they gone broke, bankrupt, because the government collapsed. So you can't get money out your account. What if your money, you had $50,000 in your account, but the next day, because the collapse of the US dollar, now is you only have $5. Think about it. What are you going to do? Where can you live? Do you have a second place you can live? Or shack up with another person? Do you have a list of family members, reliable, that will take you in? Or do you have room to take them in? How many real friends you have if you had to go to their location because something happened at your house or your apartment? Suppose it is nuclear war and it hits the major city. Not necessarily in your area, but the radiation affects your town. Your water is polluted. You have to leave. Where are you going to go? Do you have tents? Do you know about Army Navy stores? How much canned goods you have in your house? What about your water supply? I mentioned these surviving information in previous episodes. Do you know how to fish? Do you have enough food to last a month? How about 3 weeks? Maybe 2 weeks? Do you have enough food and water for 1 week? Do you have batteries? Candles? How about a flashlight? Do you have a walkie-talkie? Do you have radio that you don't need, that you can go on AM and hear the latest news? Things. When's the last time you checked your Army Navy store? Do you know where one is in your neighborhood? Do you know what an Army Navy store is? Have you Googled it? Do you know? Do you really know? I could talk about a whole bunch of things, but this is your state of America, and it's only going to get worse before it gets better. Make no mistake about it. It's constantly talked about social media, news, YouTube, Facebook. How about Twitter? It's there. So what you going to do? How you planning? Again, you don't have to. I could be talking gibberish as far as you concerned. But at the end of the day, what are you going to do? Because every day, every minute, every week, every month, every second, violence is happening. I'm going to add this on. I just was thinking about it. The New York Post, it was maybe about a week ago. 3 men in the Bronx beat up this one woman. Kicked her, one of the guys kicked her in the jaw, broke her jaw. Final blow. Now you're going to be like, what? What happened? Why those guys did such a ungodly thing? Okay? It was very unfortunate. I don't condone that, okay? I don't condone that. I just kind of look beyond the scope of what everyone just look at face value. Was this... Now, did she deserve it? No, I mean... No, but let me give you a scenario. A lot of these women is reckless with their mouth. And to have 3 guys beat up one woman, she could have said something real vicious or even put her hands on these guys or whatever the case. There's so many different scenarios about this that trigger 3 guys to Mortal Kombat this chick. She didn't die or anything. She just in a hospital and broken jaw. One of the guys kicked her in the jaw and broke it. I'm like, this is insanity. See, there's a lot of backstories to this which I don't know, so I'm not going to say anything. But I will say this: we all agree, the women is very reckless with their mouth. And I talked about this a while ago. That you have a segment of men, and it's growing, that don't care about women no more. And let me tell you, ladies, and this is all ties into the state of America. When you have your men folk that don't care about women folk, it's danger to you ladies. Everybody, I don't know, you ladies see you're very reckless with the mouth and thinking you protected by society, law, which is other men that implemented the law to protect you women that's reckless with the mouth. But guess what? You got a segment of men out here and it's growing. They don't give a damn about you no more. They got perfect hate for you. Just like you got perfect hate for them, they got perfect hate for you. And you don't want, ladies, please listen. You don't want men. You might think you rough and tough and you do super things. You kicked your baby daddy in the mouth and you slapped him up in the head and you told him to leave and he left and he didn't do anything but cry. And yeah, now you feel you superwoman. You tough. And there's a growing number of men out here that have a savage mentality. And the savage mentality is you are their mortal enemy. And it's like they have like flashes in their head. They see a woman, it's like seek out and destroy. She say something to me, it's on sight. And it's in the New York Post. It's like probably a week old from this point, a couple of days old. from this point of conversation with y'all guys, you can research that. Just type in 3 men beat up 1 woman and in the Bronx, and something will come up. But it's insanity. I think it's insane on that with just the 3 guys. I mean, just on the face value without not knowing the whole story. It's insane just for 3 men to actually be beating up 1 woman. It's insane to me for these men to do that on face value. But you don't know what triggered these men. It's very unfortunate. I know you guys are going to say it's no excuse. I get it. So please, don't email me with foolishness. I understand. And I don't sanction 3 guys to be Mortal Kombat a female. Not even 1 dude. I don't sanction that. But I don't sanction females on attack mode neither. Attacking dudes. Spitting on dudes. Punching dudes. Picking up weapons on dudes. Verbally abusing dudes. I don't sanction that neither. But these females feel they can do it, but a man just got to take it. I don't sanction that neither. I believe in self-defense. That's what my mother told me anyway, and my sister. So, but anyway, the whole point to that is mental illness that is going on. When you have people just have no regards of life anymore, and when they see the other gender, they see a man or a woman, and they take them as enemy, seek out and destroy. She opened her mouth, it's over. When you got men that have that hate, it's dangerous for women out here. And women really don't understand it. They don't care about it. But I'm telling you, ladies, y'all better be very, very careful. All of that slick mouth and slick talking, you better be careful, because I'm telling you, please. But I know you ain't going to really... 99% of you females going to be still chirping with the mouth. And a lot of you going to be you're just going to perish. That's what it is, because you're very slick with the mouth. And you got a certain segment of men out here that have the purge mentality. They really do. I see in the eyes of some of these guys. I mean, look, it don't go for only the female. You got guys that's purging on other guys. Or other men. Just on GP. Men got to worry about men too. It's crazy out here. This world is, this North America, this US of A. Whew. This is why I say your guys better be really ready. And on a different note, especially you black men specifically, because you have white supremacy at its, I shouldn't say at its peak, because it's just growing. It haven't reached, I don't think, a peak yet. It's just growing. And you black men better be razor sharp as well. Stop thinking about and dealing with the frivolous stuff out here. Because there is a war against you. You are the target. People want to purge you, black man. You are on the radar. And I know a lot of black folks. I heard this even a couple of days ago from a freaking retarded woman, a retarded black woman, just separating herself because of her culture, her Caribbean culture, and don't think it can happen to her. She think it's just only a black American thing. And then when something happens, she'd be the first one to be wanting black America to help her out. She'd be the first one when things hit the fan, when the white supremacists aim AKA on her temple, threaten to take her out, and she escapes. She'd be the first one calling Reverend Al, NAACP, and any black organization to save her black skin, to help her. But she's Caribbean, so she like, forget those American men and women. That's their problem. Things are so out of whack. You have a lot of jackasses out here, and she was one of them. She's a jackass. She be black people. You don't worry about even your own kind, because you got plenty of your own kind that is traitors. And they be the ones you just let them be purged. If they be purged, would I cry? Would I shed a tear for that jerk? You decide. You answer that for me. This world is out of whack, people. To bring it up to speed with people in general, if you are in the know, if you're paying attention to your surroundings, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Don't wait until it's the fourth quarter and 2-minute warning. If you know football, guys, just gave you a football terminology. Otherwise, don't wait till the last minute. Prepare now while you have the opportunity. Because when things really hit the fan, it might be too late for you. And you got to also wonder why these diseases is constantly out here. Every time you turn around. I'll talk about that probably on the next episode. Pay attention. Thank you for listening.